Please read the disclaimer. XRP holders, Trump just confirmed it live. Plus, Ripple and XRP are leveling up. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. March 10th here, talking about XRP, about the crypto market. XRP is currently sitting at $1.38, up 1.72% on the day. Bitcoin is it's over 70,000 once again. Ethereum over 2,000. A lot of people got joyful on Trump's statements last night, and he then said a few more things after that. We'll cover what he said there and how that is affecting the crypto market. We'll look at what are the financial data that are coming out today, tomorrow, the next day, everything you need to know. All I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Smishity smash that like button because it's Tuesday. Likes are for free, and let's get into it. So currently, like I said, XRP is sitting at $1.38. I almost said $2, right? Wishful thinking. If I would have said $2, people in the comment section would be like, I mean, you said $2. You see here that after XRP went all the way down to 132, we're now back to 138. We're seeing the crypto markets recover a little bit the last 2 days. There's a little bit more optimism, right, in the markets right now. Of course, we have, thanks to Jim Cramer, right? As soon as Jim Cramer says he does not see a path to de-escalation between US, Israel, and Iran, Trump was like, hold my beer, and said basically last night that the conflict is almost over, right? That's what he said last night. And of course, the markets really liked that statement from President Trump, and the markets pumped a little bit there towards the end of the stock market day. And the crypto market went up a little bit as well on that statement. Can we see? Not yet. It's a little bit too early, but the fix is coming down. Oil is still in the 80s, so 86. So we're still basically in the zone that we were last night, right? So the low point here for oil was about 81, 82, somewhere around that range. And of course, the high was there at 120. Wow, my graph just looks, it was amazing. I didn't short, I know, but woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? I didn't go long, I didn't go short, because I know that anything that Trump says or anything that Trump does could make it very volatile. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to sit this on the sidelines. It's fine. Sometimes you're going to miss out on opportunities. There'll be other opportunities, right? Once in a while, you'll have an asset that, you know what, I'll tell you a story. I had an asset that I had on, I was saying to myself, you know what, I'm going to be a good boy. I'm going to take profits. I'm going to, do my regular thing and not go all willy-nilly, right? And I did that. And then what happened? Shloop, it started going up significantly, and I could have made 10x more, right? But I stuck to my plan, and this time it was quote unquote a bad outcome, right? Because I didn't make those profits. But the next 10 times that doesn't happen and it comes down after that, then that will be a good thing, right? And I don't get to a situation where I'm destroying my whole account, okay? So there's always going to be opportunities. There's always going to be opportunities that you leave on the table. It's just part of the game, okay? As always, I just want to remind you that this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. But even though President Trump said that, we're almost done, right? He also, on the flip side, is coming back and saying if Iran does anything to stop the flow of oil with the Strait of Hormuz, they will be hit by the United States of America 20 times harder. And they have been hit so far. Additionally, we will take out easily destroyable targets that will make it virtually impossible for Iran to ever build back as a nation again, right? Ooh. But I hope and pray that it does not happen. This is a gift from the United States of America to China and all of those nations that heavily use the Hormuz Strait. Hopefully, this is a gesture that will be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So even though last night he said what he said, there's still a little bit of conflict here. And on the flip side, Iranian foreign advisor says that there's no room for diplomacy and that the conflict will only stop when economic pressure grows so severe that other countries are forced to interfere and end US and Israeli attacks in Iran. So what he's basically saying is we're going to try to get oil prices to go up so much that they will be like, oh, no, 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 we have to stop this. Well, Trump is smarter than that, and he's trying all these kinds of ways to, and you see, prices are coming down. So I don't think this is going to last more than a month here, but maybe I am versed in these kind of conflicts before. From what I'm hearing, from what I'm reading, from the smell on the street, is that probably till the end of the month here, Israel will have its goals, U.S. will have their goals, and then all this fear and all this pressure is going to be released. Again, it might be released before, right? The markets could run while the conflict is still going on because of things like the president saying there and things. Whoops, I got an alarm here. We got 10 minutes, so don't stress out. We'll finish the video, but then I'm gonna have to go. Oh, here, you hear it? Yeah, you get it to your phone. Okay. So let's continue. This is actually the first time that's happened while I've been recording the video. Weird, right? I make 2 a day. So Trump on Operation Epic Fury. We are putting an end to all of the threat once and for all. The result will be lower oil and gas prices for American families. So when you have a statement like that, and he did this live on Fox News here, so you have a situation where the markets might be looking at this and saying, okay, after the conflict is over, then inflation can start coming down significantly because oil prices will drop and then it will be better. So even if tomorrow we have CPI, and I think that, I don't know how the market's going to react to tomorrow's CPI because of the whole situation where they're going to be looking at next month's CPI, the months after that, right? How this whole oil situation is going to affect the CPI. And then that could affect XRP. And we know that we've seen in the past how XRP is affected by the price of, the print of CPI, right? So we'll see how this potentially will play out and how we'll see in the next coming days. I kind of got all out of whack because of the, the alarm there. Ripple just put out this statement: 100 plus billion process, 60 plus markets, 51 real-time rails, RLUSD at 1 billion market cap in under a year. Ripple Payments brings it all together. Fiat, stablecoin, 75 plus licenses so businesses can move money globally without patchwork. And you can see here, Reese says, no more juggling multiple vendors. Ripple is the definitive one-stop shop for payments, integrating fiat, crypto, stablecoins, and custody all over one roof. This is what institutional scale looks like. Ripple is leveling up with this, the statement that they had with the stablecoin payments landscape that they came out just a few days ago with all this integration between these companies, between all the rails. And it's time for XRP and for Ripple to level up. And so this is going to be very, very interesting to see how this plays out over the next coming weeks, how this plays out over the next coming months. Do we get, Clarity Act passed and that as well? But we still have some selling pressure, right? So you can see here, although yesterday ETF flows, Bitcoin spot ETF saw net inflows, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP saw outflows. So there's still some people that are selling, some people that are taking profit. Right now, I think that just the interest in XRP and in the crypto market might be at its lowest point. There was a little bit of a pop there for a few days when the conflict started, I noticed, and now it's like been slowly coming down. I think it's also because of the price action that we're seeing a pop up and then a sell off, and then a pop up and then a sell off. So people are kind of losing patience. I understand it's part of the game. There's going to be weeks like this. There's going to be months like this. There's going to be even 6 months like this. But at the end of the day, I'm still very, very bullish on the crypto market. Very, very bullish on what crypto can bring to us going forward. And so it's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to play out. This morning video is going to be a little bit shorter than usual because of the alarm that's happening in 2 minutes. So all I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile, smash that like button, check out the links in the description down below, okay? Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.